So let's talk about a really good question. You're in your software, you just digitize something, and it's looking fan-freaking-tastic. And then you get to your machine, you're stitching everything out, and you realize that there's a discrepancy between what you see on your monitor and what's going on in real time. And of course, the first thing you're gonna wonder is, what did I do wrong? Where did it all go wrong? Well, I'm here to tell you that nothing has gone wrong. So what you're seeing on your computer screen is the ideal situation, right? But I'm here to tell you, my friends, that that is in fact not real life. Okay, so let's look at this. This is a fantastic, for instance. She looks beautiful on the screen. Everything looks like it will be stitched out nice height and right. That didn't happen. Notice that there's a discrepancy here. It doesn't quite line up perfectly. There's a gap here in the cheese. These letters have seen better days because there are a bunch of variables. Every time your needle comes down, it slightly moves the fabric that you're working with. So depending on the fabric that you're working with, I, for instance, was using a knit fabric. There's a lot of room for movability. So fabric's one thing, stabilizer is another, and you have to remember that every time you hook a stitch and it loops around, it's going to tighten everything up. Everything is going to move in real life situations. What you're experiencing is perfectly normal. This is why I always tell everyone when I'm teaching them on the squeeze, you always 100,000,000% of the time must do a test sew. We learn so much from the test sew. And then you take whatever you see happening on your embroidery machine and you make the appropriate edits in your software. If you're a stitch artist user, I have more in-depth videos about all of the things that are stitch artists, where the properties are, how to change things. All these topics are covered in my subscription service. My subscription service is hosted over on Ko-Fi, and there are two different levels. One is simply just pre-recorded videos, while the other offers the pre-recorded videos, plus I do live help sessions twice a month, 2 hours apiece, one on a weekday and one on a weekend.